Good morning, good morning, good morning. Win the morning, win the day, win the morning, win the day, win the morning, win the day. I've been off for a few days, but I'm back. Wishing you all a happy Tuesday, February 18th, 2025. We are still in Black History Month. Um, so I have some black inventions for you behind me. We are getting at it as usual. Win the morning, win the day. Um, Morning motivation, quick and easy for you, based off of the warm up, Win the Morning, Win the Day book, written by yours truly. Coming up on a year anniversary in a few months, and that's pretty cool. But on Tuesdays, this book tackles mental health, right? And so that's something that we'll talk about a little bit today, um, and how you all can manage your mental health, what's working for you, um, what new habits you could possibly develop. And I got some suggestions and recommendations, some things that tend to work. Um, we're talking about mental health. I see one of my favorite people, my wife. I'm gonna see if I can bring her on here. I see one always on here. Um, what he's doing this morning. See if he wants to come hang out with us. We just talk about being mentally tough, man. Um, let's see. Anybody, come on and talk
Morning.
this morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, baby?
This is working. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It's working. Okay, so it says you are watching, and okay, accept. All right. All right. All right. So, um, for some reason, I'm not seeing your video, so it's all good. Um, but
Okay.
yeah, yeah, we're talking about winning the morning. We're talking about winning the day. We're talking about mental health. We're talking about being motivated, staying motivated, even when you're not feeling motivated, and how motivation can really become a habit. And we want to develop healthy habits across five core spectrums at the warm up, right? We talk about spiritual health, we talk about mental health, we talk about emotional health, we talk about physical health, and we talk about financial health. And we try to do that throughout the week, and we align that with each day of the week. Now, on Tuesdays, um, Bianca, we talk about mental health.
Mhm.
And one of the things that we do in the morning is dive into affirmations. And so I want to know, are you familiar with affirmations? Do you use affirmations? What do they mean to you? How do they work?
Absolutely. Um, for being upfront and natural, you make me do them every day. Kinda. Well, you don't make me, but we have a habit of doing them every day. And to me, they're everything. You, as you already know, it's what get me through life. Honestly, just saying them. I have a blanket with them, thanks to my mother-in-law, to remind myself of who I am and what I want to see in my life.
What are some, um, well, what's one affirmation that you try to, and I like to think of affirmations as mottos or themes that you can live by as well. Not just positive self-talk, but like what's an affirmation? What you got for us?
Well, my favorite that's on our hats and our t-shirts, life is lit.
Life is lit. Life is lit. I like that.
Life is
Now,
lit.
is your camera's not working? I was curious.
It looks like it's on my side. I don't know if like people can see me, but I see myself. I hit join via camera, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's not on my side at all. I don't know what's going on. But let me see if I pull up the feed on,
On your computer.
yeah, from my warm up page. Check out the warm up page, y'all. Um, what's up, Espo? What's going on, brother? I hope all is well with you, man. Yeah, let me see what we got on my side. Okay, okay. I can't see you, but the world can see you, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters. I can see like your forehead. All right. So life is lit. Positive affirmation, positive outlook. Is it easy to have, or why is it important to have that kind of positive self-talk and positive outlook on life? Now I don't hear you.
Oh, oh, okay. I made a mistake and hit mute.
Okay, there you
I was
go.
saying,
There you go. Talking about affirmation, talking about the life is lit affirmation. Why is that a mantra of yours?
yes, I was saying because life is crazy and life gets crazy. So when it gets crazy, when it feels crazy, I have to remind myself life is lit, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. It's going to be lit, and I'm responsible for making it lit.
I love that. I love that part, right? The I'm responsible part, because it's like my mom told me, like growing up, like you have to be your own best friend, right? You have to be your biggest
Yep.
fan. And so for you to like be that source of motivation for yourself, to remind yourself that life is lit, life is a um it's a pleasure, right? Like it's something to be enjoyed, and you are able to uh find the best parts of life by having that mantra.
Yes.
Let me see. A couple. We talk about mental health today, y'all. A couple affirmations that I like to use that are mentioned in the book are I believe in myself. I believe in myself. Another is I love and accept myself. And here's another big one, and I want you to talk to it a little bit. Is I am kind to myself and others. I am kind to myself and others. How do you think that impacts like your mental health and well being, and why is it important?
I was just talking about this the other day actually about how you ever been out in public and you, I know you see me do this all the time, but you probably get used to it. But people who are not with me as much, it's like, what are you doing? But when you're out and you bump into somebody, or they're the ones bumping into you. But I just have that natural reaction to say, excuse me, right? Like as if it was my fault. But and so I had a friend who kind of was like, why are why are you saying excuse me? Like they're the ones that bumped into you. But I believe like being kind to others is important because they might needed that, right? They might needed that reminder. Like I know your parents taught you better, without actually coming at them with the attitude like, "Excuse me, you bumped into me," or "Are you going to say excuse me?" and causing a whole fit about it. But they might need that moment of kindness and reminder. Like you never know what people are going through, and same thing for yourself. Like we're always going through something, so it's important to be kind to yourself because if you're not kind to yourself, people in the world are definitely not going to be kind to you. Like the world can get a little cruel some days, most days. So you got to be kind to yourself first. And then that will allow you to continue to spread kindness to everyone around you because you never know who needs that kindness.
It's cool how that works, right? Where um, the kindness kind of has a double impact, right? Like it uh,
Mhm.
it allows you, by being kind to yourself, it allows you the room to be kind to others, but also by being kind to yourself, it invites other people um, to be kind to you, right? Like
Mhm.
people are going to treat you the way that you treat you. If you ever been in somebody's car and their car was a mess, um, you might not treat that car as nicely as you should, right? Because this
Yep.
person clearly isn't kind to their own car. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if I leave this
Yep.
tissue or napkin right here, right?
Yep.
Like it's but if somebody sees how you treat yourself and the standard that you set for yourself, then that's how they're probably going to approach you and treat you, unless they're haters. But we don't care about haters, right? Um, so being kind to yourself and being kind to others, it sets yourself up for the success of um, healthy interactions with people,
Yep.
and healthy interactions with people trigger this little feel good emotion in your brain that I think is positive for mental health.
And
Right. So it's
it sets you up for feeling better. Like, I feel like it helps. Not only will it help, not only does kindness help the other person that you're being kind to, but it makes you feel lighter. Like being mean to people, that's heavy. That is some heavy lifting, and the world is already giving you too much to carry every day. Don't carry all that negative. I don't care, what someone said to you or how they looked at you. It just feels lighter being kind.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's when we talk about affirmations. Um, an example it was that one right there, right? Looking yourself in the mirror and say, "Today I'm going to love myself. I'm going to dress myself up. I'm going to go out here and it's going to be a great day. I'm going to be kind to myself and I'm going to be kind to others. I'm going to create that kind of infectious attitude throughout the day."
Mhm.
Um, what I love about prioritizing mental health is that there are some clear benefits to it. Um, some of us kind of have it figured out, right? Some of us, thank God, we've been. Some of you out there have been blessed with a really, really healthy mental state, and you should continue to ask the Lord to protect that state and pray for protection over that state. But if you're someone who might be struggling in the mental health space, um, just going through a hard time, it's important to prioritize your mental health because there are so many positive benefits to look forward to. And that's what we're all about at the warm up, right? Winning the morning, winning the day. It's about looking forward to having the best day yet. And when you prioritize your mental health and you take care of yourself in this way, you can look forward to a lot of good things, maybe even some immediate turnarounds. Bianca, let me know if any of this relates to you as far as like areas of growth that you've witnessed in yourself or areas that you're hoping to grow in based off of prioritizing your mental health. Um, improve self-esteem,
Yep.
increased energy. If you have a better like mental health situation, like you'll have increased energy. You
Yeah.
won't just be laying around all day.
Yes.
um, you'll have reduced depression and anxiety. You'll have a greater ability to manage emotions. Last two, you'll have improved mental clarity, and so maybe you'll be able to like make some better decisions, and you'll have healthier relationships. So all of these are benefits of prioritizing your mental health. Um, what say you, Bianca?
Your phone is breaking up a little bit, but I heard the last thing you were saying as far as like how do I feel about the ones that you listed and how can I relate? Um, and honestly, I'm gonna say I relate to all of them, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to all of them because, and I know this is cliche, but I know we all heard the same. It's all mental, and at the end of the day, it is all mental. So if you want to feel better, and we do understand, right, like the reality of certain things. If something's going on with your body, that's physical, but it's still all mental of how you're going to handle what's going on with your body. How do you feel that pain or not feel that pain? um if things are happening in your life that's not going so well, at the end of the day it's still all mental because it's all mental of how you're going to handle those things that are going on, how you're going to look at it. Something's going again, I use the saying life is lit. So something could be going wrong, and I'm just trying to tell myself, you know what, life is lit, and all this is happening for a bigger reason. Like all this is happening because all this positive stuff is about to start happening. So that makes me happy, that, and it boosts my energy. um and definitely with confidence, when you have your mental health together, oh my gosh, your confidence levels skyrocket, because it's just like, you know, when you're a kid, and I know I used to be that kid who just knew it all, just thought I knew it all. And again, that was all in my mental, right? That was all mental. Like I knew it all. So my confidence level, I can go out to the world like, yeah, no, I know this, you know, and that's why I'm really big on travel too. One, to show you that you don't know it all, but you can learn a lot. And the more you learn, you just grow, and your confidence level grow with you. But that's all mental. Everything in life, it's all mental.
Yeah, everything in life is definitely intertwined and carries elements of all five pillars, right? Spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, and financial health. And it's just important to recognize how and when and where the mental shows up. Okay, we're about to be done. Um, there are some tips in the book that are recommended for getting better with your mental health. Bianca, let me know what relates to you and what it is that you might want to speak to. But I'm gonna point out maybe the first four. I'm gonna put out the first four, and let's see where we go from there. Mental health tips, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, eliminate distractions. Try to be present and focus on the moment. Number two, practice mindfulness and meditation. Number three, get more sleep. And number four, connect with nature. Um,
Yes.
how do you feel about those right there? Mental health tips.
So
How's that? Yeah.
I'm gonna tie all of them into like one thing. But first, I want to just say sleep. Let's put that at the top. Sleep for me is everything. But if you need a quick little nap, take those naps, 10 minutes. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. I'm pretty sure people who take naps can get on and agree to that. Like it's like you just start a new something, like if things aren't going right, or you know you feeling down, or just take a quick nap, you'll wake up a whole new person ready to conquer the world. But I was gonna tie them into just say like what I learned years ago that really improved my mental health. And I think that, no, not that I think. I know, because I've seen it in my students, I've seen it in friends, family, stuff like that. But and it is Travel Tuesday, so I'm sorry I had to touch on travel really quick. But for your mental health, get out of your comfort zone. And that could be just like you said, getting into nature. A lot of us, our comfort zone is around, you know, a lot of our friends, family, work, um, dealing with the just the everyday stuff, right? The everyday circle that we have to go through from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep. We're dealing with this circle. And sometimes that could be that could cause us to have you know, mental issues in different on different levels. But get out of your comfort zone whenever possible, because getting out of your comfort zone, one, that could take you into nature, which helps. Um, that could eliminate distractions, because a lot of times the distractions are right there in our circle,
Yep.
right there in our comfort zone. That's where the distractions kind of sit. Um, Sleep, get out of your comfort zone, because a lot of times in your comfort zone is again the circle that you're in, the circle that you're living in, and you don't have time to sleep because you got kids, you got family, you got jobs, you got things to do and people to see. But if you get out of your comfort zone for a minute, even if that's just going to go do a staycation somewhere by yourself, or maybe just you and your spouse, whatever, get out of your comfort zone, and I guarantee you can hit a lot of those tips that you just mentioned to help your mental health. And you'll just see things differently. You A lot of times your mental, again, it's all mental. So things could be going on and you're thinking one way, and you just need to get out of your comfort zone really quick so you can just have a moment to start thinking a different way of how you're going to approach life.
So I mean, I am not surprised at all that you mentioned travel. If you all don't know, Bianca, my wife, is the founder of Learning to Live movement, who travels, whose mission is to travel with inner city kids and take them to different countries, different cities, and yes, in those opportunities of traveling abroad and going to see different um, things and experience different things, you'll have an opportunity to gain some mental clarity, right? Have an opportunity to spend some time by yourself. Thank you so much, baby, for joining me today.
Thank you.
Bianca's going to be coming on a lot more, y'all. So she's about to be like a normal co-host kind of situation.
Oh,
Um,
Lord.
couple quotes, a couple quotes. Um, Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can.
Mm.
That's an Arthur Ashe quote. Um, I'm gonna leave it at that quote. Did y'all know, before we go, it's Black History Month. So I gotta go to the inventions board. We created all kind of good stuff, y'all. But let me see if I can find something in here related to mental health.
Oh, I got one. Oh, not on mental health, but I
Oh,
got one on Travel Tuesday.
all right, what is it?
A black man, I can't remember his name. I'll put it in the chat when we get off of this. Black man is responsible for what you see every day when you're traveling from home, from work, from school, around the city, and that's the traffic, the three signal traffic light.
Yes, the black man is indeed the inventor of the three signal traffic light, and that is Garrett Morgan.
There we go.
Garrett Morgan, November 20th, 1923. 1923. And I'll give you all one more as it relates to. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. It's not big, but it's going to be one as it relates to mental health because this is something I want to get into as a practice. Um, the black man created the golf tee. The black man created the golf tee.
Mm.
T. Grant, December 12th, 1899. I want to start doing a little bit more
People
golf, and
do
so
that for that mental health.
exactly. Playing games is a great mental health reliever.
Yeah.
So again, Bianca, thank you so much for coming on. Thank y'all for hanging out with us this morning. Win the morning, win the day. Have an awesome day. God bless. Love y'all. Peace. We out.